What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? Welcome to Shades Tube, and thank you so much for tuning in tonight on this Thursday, the 15th of February. I hope you guys had a great day today, a great work day. I definitely did. I hope your Valentine's Day was beautiful. Mine was definitely great. I had a good time yesterday. Um, I didn't eat too much candy, but I did have a good time and everything. All right, but welcome again to Shades Tube, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. So tonight we're going to be talking about that Kansas City Chief Victory Rally shooting. We're going to go over some information regarding that. We are going to also discuss what Boosie wants Usher to apologize for, and I have some young Dolph news. And if I get a chance, I'll tell you some other stuff that I wanted to let you guys know about. Otherwise, if I don't get a chance, I'll do it tomorrow. All right. Before we start off with this live, let me just ask you guys to do a couple things. You know what it is. Thumbs up this video if you enjoyed this content. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. And hit the bell notifications so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. Again, like, subscribe, hit the bell. You can leave a comment if you watch this in a replay, or if you're watching it now, you can leave one, when this video is over. All right. All right, y'all. I just checked today and I'm at 1,600 and something subscribers. So I want to say thank you to all my new subbies. Welcome to Shades 2. And thank you for, joining the family. And also thanks to everybody who's been supporting me for the longest. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Happy born day to all of my February babies. I think I forgot to say that before. I'm wishing you guys a long life in prosperity, happiness, love, peace, and in financial blessings. All right, so enjoy your day. Okay, let's see here. What else? Oh, let me go ahead and do the Copyright Disclaimer Act. I always forget what I need to do every day. Okay, so Copyright Disclaimer Act under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, research, and etc. That entire copyright disclaimer is in my description area, will be in my comment area, and part of it is scrolling across that bluish banner right there. All right. So y'all get y'all something to drink, get a relaxing bed, chair, whatever, and let's go ahead and cover these couple of topics tonight. All right. Let's see. Let me fix something. Dang. Hold on for a minute, y'all. And let me turn this music down just a tad. It is late, y'all. It's not late here. It's only 10:44. I've been home for about almost 2 hours, but I had to go pack up another box. Every day I try to pack at least 2 or 3 boxes, because we're moving like on the first. Well, actually, we're going to move before the first, but I want to make sure everything is, packed and ready and ready to go. Because, when movers come and move you, if you don't have that stuff packed, they don't be liking that. So I want everything packed in order. My bedroom will be the last thing that I do because I got a lot of stuff in here. So probably on Monday, every day next week, I'll probably be, or over the weekend, I'll be working on the bedroom because I'm going to have everything in this living room packed up between tomorrow and Saturday. So I would say on Sunday, I'll probably start in my room. A lot of stuff in here. But some of the stuff in my room, I'm taking in my car. Like all these damn clothes and stuff. It's just too much. I got a lot of stuff, y'all. Y'all just wouldn't know. And all this stuff in these drawers, man, that's going to be a whole nother thing. But my stuff is organized anyway, so it'll be pretty easy just to take it out. I think this other dresser, I may get rid of it and stuff. I don't know for sure. I was thinking about having somebody fix it because it's basically brand new. It's not brand new like that, but I just got it not too long ago, and I don't know what happened. But I don't know. I may not even keep it and just get another dresser. That's all. I don't know. Sometimes it's just easier just to buy another item versus trying to, get somebody to fix that. So, I mean, it's a very nice dresser though, but I don't know. I'll see when I get ready to move because all this wood shit is heavy. I'm just looking at all this stuff in my bedroom. It's pretty heavy, but I'm not moving anything. So I'm not going to worry about it. I just need to make sure everything is organized. So when the movers come in, just grab the crates and boxes and be done because they charge enough. And, you don't want them to be in here no longer than what they need to. Point blank, because they charge per hour. I think they told us $500 for the first couple of hours, like 4 hours or something like that. Then after that is $800 or something like that. I can't remember what these people said. But anyway, I know one thing, I'm going to have everything packed up and organized. But it's, what? Packing is easy. It's when you get in a new place and you have to unpack. And you have to put all that shit up. You got to see how everything looks. You know what I'm saying? You got to clean stuff, wipe stuff off. It's gonna be a job. It's going to be a job. I don't even know. It's probably gonna take me the whole month of March to unpack and get everything put up, because I be working, the homeschooling, and then doing the soccer stuff, and then all the other stuff I do. So I'm thinking that it's gonna take me like at least a couple of weeks in March to get everything done. Then I need to go buy some new stuff. So it's fun. It's fun, but at the same time, it can be tiresome. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's go ahead and get on with this live, y'all, and get this on the road. It was something I wanted to tell you guys. I don't forgot what it was. I always forget when I get on this day going live. I can't remember what it is, but maybe I'll remember before this is over. Sometimes when I'm done with my live, I'll remember, but then it's too late. Okay, let me go check and see who's over here in this chat. Welcome to everybody in the bushes. Carl is here. Here, I mean, I don't know what the heck I'm talking about, Carl. But anyway, yeah, thank you so much, hon. Thank you for showing your support, and I appreciate you. All right. All right, so let's go ahead and start this live off with this topic, y'all. We was just covering the Lakewood shooting, right? And next thing, we got another shooting. I don't know why people do all of these senseless things. You know, um, why do they always get mad about stuff and then go grab a gun and just start shooting? And I can't believe somebody was that mad, possibly, about a game that they went inside of the victory rally and started shooting. If that's the reason why the person started shooting. But anyway, let's go ahead and read this and then talk about it a little bit, and then I'm gonna tell you about the other stuff that I found regarding this subject. All right. Okay. Let's see. So this happened the other day. I can't remember. Let's see. This happened on, I guess, on yesterday, I believe. Anyway, this is according to the Associated Press. 8 children were among the 22 people hit by gunfire in a shooting at the end of Wednesday's parade to celebrate the Kansas City Chiefs Super Bowl win. As terrified fans ran for cover, and yet another high profile public event was marred by gun violence. One person was unalive. Hold on. Where did this come from? Hold on, y'all. Let me turn this up on. Yeah, these damn ads. Hold on, let me take this off. These people with these damn ads are so annoying. How do you get this off of here? Hold on. How do you get this mess off of here? These ads just pop up on your phone. Let me take this junk off. Hold on. Hold on. Let me start this back up and open it back up because let's do that again. Hold on, y'all. Sorry about this. We gotta do this over again. And hopefully I don't click it on it this time because I clicked on that last time. Anyway, as I was saying, one person was unalive. We already know who that person is. And if you guys don't know, I'm going to tell you. She is a mother of two, well, identified by her radio station as a DJ. And I'll tell you guys her name and stuff, like I said, in a minute. Kansas City Police Chief Stacey Graves detailed the shootings told at a news conference and said 3 people have been taken into custody. 3 people. She says she has heard that fans may have been involved in apprehending a suspect, but could not immediately confirm that. I am angry at what happened today. The people who came to this celebration should expect a safe environment, Graves said. Police did not immediately release any details about the people taken into custody or about a possible motive for the shootings. She said firearms had been recovered, but not what kind of weapons were used. All of that is being actively investigated, she said. It is the latest sports celebration in the U.S. to be marred by gun violence, following a shooting that injured several people last year in downtown Denver after the Nuggets NBA championship, and gunfire last year at a parking lot near the Texas Rangers World Series championship parade. These people are crazy. I can barely read this because I didn't even know about this. You mean to tell me they get that worked up about a game that, about somebody winning or losing, that they start taking out weapons and shooting people and just doing stupid stuff? And then to think about it, when they do this, do they not be thinking about the consequences? None of these people who they think they are fighting for is going to condone their behavior. It's just crazy. Anyway, social media users posted shocking video of police running through a crowded scene. Sorry, y'all. As people quickly scrambled for cover and fled. One video shows someone apparently performing chest compressions on a shooting victim as another person was in pain, y'all, and they was laying on the ground nearby. People were screaming in the background. Another video showed two people chase and tackle a person, holding them down until two police officers arrived. Radio station KKFI said in a Facebook post Wednesday evening that Lisa Lopez Gavin, host of Taste of, how do you say this, Tawano, was killed in the shooting. This senseless act has taken a beautiful person from her family in this KF community, KKFI said in a statement. Lopez Gavin, whose DJ name was Lisa G, was an extrovert and devoted mother from a prominent Latino family in the area, said Rosa Izarita and Martha Ramirez, two childhood friends who worked with her at a staffing company. Rosa said Lopez Gavin had attended the parade with her husband and her grown son, who is a die-hard Kansas City sports fan who also was shot. She's the type of person who would jump in front of a bullet for anybody. That would be Lisa. And that's what one of her friends said, okay? The shooting outside Union Station happened despite more than 800 police officers who were in the building and around the area, including on top of nearby buildings, said Mayor Quentin Lucas, who attended with his wife and mother and had to run for cover when gunfire broke out. I think that's something that all of us who are parents, who are just regular people living each day, have to decide what we wish to do about. Lucas said parades, rallies, schools, movies, it seems like almost nothing is safe. Kansas City has long struggled with gun violence, and in 2020, it was among 9 cities targeted by the U.S. Justice Department in an effort to crack down on violent crime. In 2023, the city matched a record with 182 homicides, most of which involved guns. Anyway, Lucas has joined with mayors across the country in calling for new laws to reduce gun violence, including mandating universal background checks. Lisa Money, a resident of the city, was trying to gather some confetti near the end of the parade when she heard somebody yell, "Down, down, everybody down." At first, Money thought somebody might be joking until she saw the SWAT team jumping over the fence. I can't believe it really happened. Who in their right mind would do something like this? This is supposed to be a day of celebrating for everybody in the city and the surrounding area. And then you have got some idiot that wants to come along and do something like this, she said. That's crazy, y'all. Hey, Tony Bands, thank you so much for coming by showing support. And thank you, Kiwi's Hot Topic, for coming by showing support as well. Y'all check out Kiwi Hot Topic and show her some love and tell her Shay's Tube sent you. And also check out Tony Bands and show him some love as well, y'all. And thanks. Kevin Sanders, 53, of Lenexa, Kansas, said he heard what sounded like firecrackers, and then people started running. After that initial flurry, calm returned, and After that initial flurry, the calm returned, and he didn't think much of it. But 10 minutes later, ambulance. I know I'm going to say this crazy. EMS started showing up. All right, I'm thinking about something, y'all. One day I was saying this. I was talking to somebody on the phone. I was saying it. He was laughing so hard because the way I said it, and I just thought about that when I was about to say it. So I said, let me just say EMS. Anyway, it sucks that someone had to ruin the celebration, but we are in a big city, Sanders said. Hold on, y'all. University health spokeswoman Nancy Lewis said the hospital was treating 8 of the gunshot victims. 2 were in critical condition and 6 were in stable condition, she said. The hospital also was treating 4 people for other injuries resulting from the chaos after the shooting, Lewis said. Lisa Augustine, spokesperson for Children's Mercy Kansas City, said the hospital was treating 12 patients from the rally, including 11 children, some of whom suffered gunshot wounds. Children, y'all, that's sad. And then St. Luke's Hospital of Kansas City received 1 gunshot patient in critical condition and 3 walk-ins with injuries that were they were not life-threatening. This is crazy. Let me see what else they're saying, y'all. Hold on. Okay, let me go ahead and move up to the latest stuff on this shooting, which is really crazy, man. I mean, like I said, I don't know what the heck is wrong with people. Why would you go? Why would you go to a rally, right, and just start shooting? Because you're mad, probably. Because I know good and damn well he didn't do this because of the team didn't win, the 49ers. Let me see what else they're saying. That's crazy as hell. Hold on, y'all. Let me see what else they got here. Hold on, let's see. That is crazy, though. And then they said that this man, well, one of them, I guess. I don't know. Let me see. They said the alleged Kansas City shooter was fighting the whole time. So one of the alleged gunmen who opened fire during the Kansas City Chiefs Super Bowl parade on Wednesday was fighting the whole time as he was tackled and subdued by a football fan, according to a bystander. Paul Contreras, I guess that's his name, knocked over the alleged assailant before law enforcement could step in, telling CNN the gunman was wearing up to spar while he was simply reacting as the horrifying shooting, which left 1 dead and 22 others injured, unfolded before him. He got close to me. I got the right angle on him, and I hit him from behind. And when I hit him from behind, I either jarred the gun out of his hand or out of his sleeve because as I'm taking him down to the ground, I saw the GUN on the ground. Okay. So Paul Contreras said he and another Good Samaritan put all their weight on top of the alleged gunman to try to keep him down as he fought to get away. We were fighting each other. He wants to get up while I'm holding him down. Then another guy helps me. And then, it just seems like a long time, but it's probably like 15 or 30 seconds. He just fighting to get up, he said, but we're fighting to keep him down. We didn't want to let him up and take off running because he had 1 GUN. Maybe he had another one in that big bulky jacket. Dang. These people are just running, y'all. I'm just looking at the picture. Anyway, Paul noted that he had not seen the suspect fire the GUN, nor did he know he had a weapon on his person until someone had yelled out into the crowd to tackle him. Dang. The man was taken away by the police following the struggle, which Paul said left him in a state of shock, noting he and his three daughters sat at the scene for a moment before heading home. It's unclear if the person Paul tackled was one of the three people Kansas City police said they detained following the shooting. It probably was, because why was that man resisting like that? Trey Filter of Wichita, Kansas, told the Post that he also heard people yelling to tackle the suspect. I literally remember when I was tackling him, I sure hope this is who they were yelling at me to get, because I just went boom. I really don't recall seeing him coming. This is what Trey said on Wednesday in a exclusive interview. And then he said he and the other, well, no, the article said he and the other good Samaritans were happy when they knew they got him. Well, his wife also said that she moved the GUN well out of the suspect's reach once he had been taken down. She said, I didn't expect to just have it at my feet, she said, and I just saw it and just moved it. So, it's good that they was, got the courage to fight and stop this dude. Because if everybody be so scared to just start running and panicking and nobody try to tackle the person, they there could be possibly more people getting unalive. So that was pretty brave what these people did, tackling this guy. Because if I was a dude and I was in that situation, I think I would have done the same thing to try to, stop him. You know, because why? I mean, if you can possibly do something, why not do something to prevent other people from being unalive or either hurt? This is crazy, man. These people are running all over the place. So this is Paul Contreras. I know I'm saying his name wrong, so excuse me, y'all. These names be hard to pronounce. And of course, you can go to Google, but we don't have time for all that. Let me show y'all a picture of him so y'all can see. This is Paul and his wife. And his wife took the gun. I think that's what she said. Or either the other. No, that was Trey Filter. I think that's his name. His wife took the gun, I think. If I got that correct. So that's Paul right there, the other Paul who took. It may be the same dude I'm talking about. Okay, so that's Paul. Yeah, I think that is him, the same dude. Okay. This them running and stuff. This is sad. Goodness. These people was hiding and stuff, underneath cover, coats or whatever the case is. That is crazy, man. And it was three of them, huh? Three of them in there shooting and stuff. That don't even make no sense, really. I mean, damn, you get that worked up. I'm gonna say this again. You get that worked up over a loss or whatever, anything really, and you go inside of a public place, a public event, and just shooting anybody, kids. You don't care who you hit, the elderly, kids, women. You don't give a damn. You're just shooting because you're pissed. That don't even make no sense. Let me see what some of these people are saying. Like I said, I'll go to TikTok and see what they're saying over there pretty soon. Let's see. Somebody said, "Where are the mug shots?" Most know why, but mostly it's about getting as much mileage out of a gun shooting versus exposing turds that did the crime. They said suspects are juveniles. Really? That person looked like a grown ass man. Let me go see who these suspects are. I say the same thing. Somebody said one that I saw in handcuffs did not look like no teenager. Chiefs should give those two guys season tickets for their bravery. Okay, so Lynn said he is a terrorist. They are here. This is just the beginning. That chief of police is a liar. He unalive mostly kids. He opened fire. Really? Let's see. Let me see. That man, right? Somebody said that man is in his 40s. Somebody said the alleged shooter in this story that was tackled to the ground was wearing the red sweatsuit in his arrest photo. He looks to be in his 40s. The chief fan that stopped him said he was courageous. His courageous wife quickly picked up the AK 47 the guy had dropped during the tackle. NBC News just reported that they had both teenage shooters in custody. So they probably had two teenagers and a 40-year-old. So, because there were three shooters in the original report, did they let this man in his 40s go? And if so, why? What is the name of this man in the red suit that was pictured in handcuffs? Why aren't they releasing his name? According to this news story, he was fighting the whole time. Right. He got an AK 47 on him, and there has just been a mass shooting. What's going on? This is crazy. Let's see what else they got in here right now. That is crazy, y'all. So you mean to tell me they talking about two teen as well? Let me see. Let me look up because these comment sections don't be saying stuff correctly all the time. Let's check to see real quick. Hold on, let me check to see y'all real quick here. Let's see. Let's see who's the suspects in Kansas City shooting. Let's see if I can find it. Damn, I cannot type, y'all. That is crazy. Let's see if they show us pictures. Let's see here. Let's see. Now, this was just 5 hours ago. Let's see what they're saying right here, y'all. Okay, so it has, yep, two juveniles have been detained in connection with Wednesday's shooting following the Kansas City Chiefs Super Bowl celebration rally, which left one person unalive and more than 20 people wounded. They said 23 victims have been identified, including a 43-year-old woman who is the DJ, Lisa, I think, who was unalived. Let's see. The other 22 victims range in ages from 8 to 47. And they said half of these victims are younger than 16. Anyway, they said this shooting appears to have been a dispute between several people that ended in gunfire. Graves said, noting there is no indication of a nexus to terrorism or homegrown violent extremism. Okay, so they said that shooting appears to have been a dispute, between several people, and then they just took out guns and started shooting, I guess. So they detained 3 people, and then they got a bunch of, they got an unspecified number of guns. Okay, let's see. So that one of the people they had in custody, and I hope that probably was the dude in the red shirt. But why was he fighting like that then if he didn't have anything to do with it? Anyway, they said they determined him not to be involved if that's the person that they're talking about. And they still have the 2 juveniles in custody for further investigation. So law enforcement said it was actually, they believe the shooting happened because, like I just said, a personal dispute, or argument in the area. And they said it's not an attack on the celebration itself. They said one of those officials said the people in custody are believed to have been involved in the dispute, and that initially 10 people were questioned. The status of the other 7 who were questioned, is unclear. Police have yet to file any charges, and that's what they said on Thursday, which is today, at a news conference. telling reporters the investigation was ongoing and her department was working closely with the Office of Jackson County Prosecutor Jean Peters Baker. Baker vowed to get answers in a Twitter post this morning, X post, I mean. He said, I will use every tool at my disposal under Missouri law that allows me to address this tragedy. There were 1 million people at Union Station in downtown Kansas City, Missouri, for the parade and rally to mark the Chiefs' repeated championship win, sending fans running for cover as law enforcement swarmed the area. Confetti was still blowing in the wind. 4 hospitals received 30 patients, 19 with gunshot wounds from the shooting. Their staff told CNN. Also, Children's Mercy's Hospital received 11 children between ages of 6 and 15, 9 who had been shot. And 3 of those children remain in the hospital today. However, they are expected to recover from their injuries. That is crazy. And y'all, as of Wednesday, there were at least 48 mass shootings in the United States so far this year. And we are only into what month? February. And we have already had 48 mass shootings. That is crazy. See, people they just, don't know how to really deal with conflict. They don't know how to deal with rejection. They don't know how to deal with anger. And none of this. As soon as they get mad, as soon as somebody reject them or just all types of weird shit, people just start taking out guns and shooting. I actually got another story for you guys where this grandfather, I think he was 50 some years old. I think he hit the lady's car by mistake. She got out the car and just straight up shot him in the face. This just happened the other day. So people don't know how to control their emotions. They don't have no type of control anymore. They don't have no type of regard for human life or anything. They just start taking out GUNs and just start shooting. And it doesn't even make no sense. And if this did happen because they got into an argument and then they got so mad that 3 people basically, or 2, took out GUNs and started shooting, this is crazy. At a big ass sports event, a party to celebrate a win, that don't even make no sense. And you got kids there, you got old people there. I'm talking about elderly. I'm like 60, 70-year-old people, things like that. That don't even make no sense for real, for real. People there having fun, not not thinking they have to come there and be dodging from bullets and shit like that. That don't even make no sense. This is the lady who got unalive, Lisa Lopez Gabin. This is a shame. And she was just there, enjoying. And I think they said she had her kids with her, if I'm not mistaken. Because her kid, I think they said her son or something, is a fan, an avid Chiefs fan. And she was there, obviously with her kids showing support with them. That doesn't even make no sense. My condolences are expressed out to her family and friends and her fans and everything. And may she, rest in peace. That's sad. Goodness. Let's see what they said about her. Let's see. Let's see what they said. So some of her family members, like I said before, was also injured during the shooting. That is crazy. They said Lisa was absolutely an amazing woman, great mother, great sister, friend. She just loved having fun and helping others. The things that she did in this community are going to be felt. People are going to be hurting for a while with her loss. They said she impacted her community in many ways, including by raising money for charitable causes and organizations. That's crazy, man. Mm-mm-mm. Let me see if this look violent, because I want to be getting on copyright thing. Let's see what it looks like. I can show y'all this video. Let me just see what it looks like. Here they go with these daggone ads. Let me see. I may just pull it up on TikTok, because these people with these damn ads are so annoying. But yeah, this is just a senseless act for real. So I wonder if that person that they let go was the dude that they tackled to the ground. That's what I'm wondering. Because they still got the two kids there, right? The teen. They were still detained as of today, which is Thursday. But they said they let the other person go. Maybe the other person, but if he didn't have anything to do with it, I guess he was like, because they was tackling him down. He was just probably fighting back, I guess. I don't know. And maybe he just had his GUN with him, because some people do carry weapons. But why would he have an AK-47? I don't understand that right there. If this is the same dude. Let me see if anybody said anything about that. That is crazy. Yeah, they got those two juveniles there. So let's see what else they got here. Um, so let's see what are they saying right here. This is let's see, hold on, y'all. Let me see. They did question. I'm gonna go to TikTok and see if they got any updated news too. Because these are the same things that I just said. So now we know it stemmed from a dispute and not because one team won and one lost. So that's okay. And we do know that the suspects are juveniles. They have not filed charges yet. We do know that. Let's see. So the person that Trey Filter tackled down, okay, because it was two people who tackled down people. So maybe the other Paul C, the person he tackled down, I guess that was the dude in the red tracksuit. I guess he tackled him down. The man probably was, trying to fight him back, or shit, he probably didn't know what was going on. I don't know. This is weird. Just like one of those commenters said. Okay, so Trey Filter also tackled someone. Maybe he tackled one of the teenage suspects. And that's probably the one that dropped, I guess, the AK-47 and the wife picked it up. I don't know. This is weird. So the guy that they tackled down to the ground at first, the one that Paul tackled down, the 44-year-old one, because remember we was all saying that one of the suspects looked grown, wasn't a teenager. So that must be him, the 44-year-old dude that was tackled down to the ground by Paul. So they let him go because they said he was not involved in the shooting. Let's see what they're saying here. So they said a claim. A 44-year-old migrant named, I'm not even going to tell y'all his name, was identified as one of the shooters at the Kansas City Chiefs Super Bowl parade on Wednesday. Then they said false. 3 people have been detained as part of an investigation into the shooting that broke out at the conclusion of a parade festivities outside historic Union Station. But police have not released any details about the detainees beyond the fact that 2 are juveniles. So anyway, the 2 juveniles is the one they kept. They let the other dude go. All right. And I'm just wondering if the other dude is the one that they tackled down, that Paul C tackled down. So what's the other dude's name? Trey. I think that's his name. Trey must have tackled down one of the teenagers. I'm thinking. That is crazy. Yeah, that dude that they tackled that God, what's the man named Paul C tackled the 44-year-old was a migrant living in the country illegally. Hmm. Yeah, this is crazy. Let me see what they're saying. See, social media, let me tell you something. They talking about social media people right now giving out false information. This is why I go to the actual source, y'all. And I'm sitting, I already read this once, but I'm looking at it over it again because different information is up here. Because I definitely don't want to be spreading some false information. That's why I wouldn't tell you guys the person's name. And they're saying right here that social media users also falsely blamed a massive explosion in January at the Sandman Signature Hotel in Fort Worth, Texas, as well as a shooting in December at the University of Nevada, Las Vegas, on a 44-year-old migrant named Blase Blase. And that's crazy. That's why, as content creators, you have to be careful when you are reporting stuff and when you are accusing people. Eventually, they're gonna start cracking down on that too, because that's not cool. Because you can put people, innocent people, lives in jeopardy if you're spreading untrue information and putting out people names on social media and they don't have a damn thing to do with this. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm reading carefully over this. A lot of wrong information. These social media cops and shit and private investigators and shit and don't even have no type of degrees or even training in this. Don't even make no sense. At least Shades 2 went to school for law enforcement at first, y'all. And then I just stopped doing it because I changed my mind. At least I did take some classes in college. You know what I'm saying? When I first started going, you know what I'm saying? I mean, after the medical stuff, I started doing the law. And the only reason I wanted to do law is because the dude that I was dating, he was into law. And I was like, man, this seems like a good, interesting field to be in. And so at that particular time, I was like, oh, I should, major in that. But it is what it is. I got a chance to do a lot of stuff though. I got a chance to go to the jail. I got a chance to sit in on a murder case. A police officer had unalived his wife, and they was trying to prove that. You know what I'm saying? So I got a chance to sit on that a little bit. And that was the first time I had ever walked into a jail and all that too. I saw all of that, and then I learned about all the different cases, people versus whatever the case names are and stuff. So we had to learn about all that. But after a year, I changed my mind and decided I didn't want to be in law. Okay, but anyway, yeah, you have to be careful when you report stuff online. So now we know two teens are they have been detained. All right, but they have not filed any charges yet. They still investigating. And the other person, who I believe was the dude in his 40s, the one they tackled down, I believe they let him go because he was not, at the time they said he was not involved in it. All right, so I don't know what they will be saying later on, but he has been released. I do know that. Okay, let's see what else we can find here. Um, so this couple who took down, yeah, that's Trey Filter, who tackled one of the alleged gunmen and held him down, and his wife got the GUN. So that's them right there. They did a good job. Congratulations to them. And they got this man's name all over the daggone thing. Let's see. So let's see. Hold on, y'all. Let me go over here and see what they're saying on TikTok about this. Let me see. All righty. Okay. All right, let me go ahead and do this real quick. Let me see what they said on TikTok. I hope they don't be lying on here, because they too on TikTok they be spreading stuff too that don't be true. Let's see. Let me turn this down because I know what's gonna happen. Some music gonna be coming on. Let's see, Kansas City shooting information. Let's see what they're gonna say here. Let's see if they're gonna say anything um different. They just questioning people here. Then they got the couple right here. Let's see that real quick, y'all. Let's see this couple. Wait.
What your husband decided to do and what you decided to do.
Oh, not really. Not yet. I just.
Wait, shit.
I think we just did what, like fight or flight type of deal, and we just did what we felt we needed to do in that moment.
You hear people saying, tackle him, right? You're just trying to get out of there. Just take us through the moment. What did you, you hear that, you turn, where is the guy?
I turn, I see a flash, and I think to myself, I hope that's him. There was really I didn't see him coming. I think all I recall is barely seeing the guy, and I couldn't believe I caught him. And thinking when I got it, I was just thinking, man, I sure hope that's him. So, because there was just so much going on.
Casey, has it sunk in yet what your husband decided to do and what you decided to do?
Not really. Not yet. I think we just did what, like fight or flight type of deal, and we just did what we felt we needed to do in that moment.
You hear people say, tackle him, right?
What is that on his forehead, y'all?
Just take us through the moment.
What's that on top of his head and stuff and shit? But let's see what people are saying. Anyway, that was brave. Like I said, that was a brave thing that they did, because a lot of people be scared, and you saw all the people who was running. And like I said, about 2 years ago, when it was a little dispute happened at a taste of, what do you call it? Taste of, it was in Inglewood, I think. Taste of something. Taste of soul, taste of something. I forgot the name of it. And somebody got into an altercation out there, and I heard somebody in in the crowd who yelled out GUN, run, and everybody took off running. You know what I'm saying? And nobody was trying to be brave. People would just start running, men jumping over women, knocking women down, knocking little kids down. It was a hot ass mess, and the GUN fell out. I guess the guy had it on him, and it fell out of his pocket or whatever the case is when he was fighting, and somebody saw it. So I know it takes a lot for people to be brave enough to tackle down a person who possibly could have a GUN. Now, what I'm trying to understand though, who was they tackling? One of the teens, or did they tackle down the dude that they ended up letting go because he was not really involved in the altercation? And they got that whole video online too, with the tackle, where she grabbed a GUN, all of that. It's online. I'm not going to show it on my channel because I don't want to get no claim. Hey, President Six Dub Gaming, thank you so much for coming by. Y'all check out President Six Dub Gaming and show him some love and support. All right. Let's see if anybody's saying anything about that. Hold on, let me go check this out and see real quick, y'all, because I'm trying to figure out. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out something. Let me look at this real quick first.
Casey, has it sunk in yet what your husband?
Wait a minute, hold on. Let me see something. I'm not gonna show none of these. I'm not gonna show none of these on this channel though, because it's too violent. You guys can go check that out on TikTok or the YouTube. They tackling him right here. Let me see. Okay, I can just turn the sound down probably and show it. Maybe. Let's see. Oh, you got to be careful when you show stuff on YouTube. Y'all gonna just have to go check that out on TikTok or either on YouTube yourself. Yeah, I see them holding him down. I can't tell if it's one of the teens or what. I'm glad a lot of people was brave though there versus just, running and these lunatics just, shooting out in the crowd and shit. I think if more people start doing that too, people would be a little bit hesitant to start shooting in crowds and things like that. If more people start reacting, like, trying to get the person versus just running, people start second guessing doing stupid shit like that because they don't know. You know what I'm saying? They don't know what other people, may do. Somebody may shoot their ass. So, you know. Okay, let's see. Let me see if I can show y'all these. I probably can show y'all this right here. I'm just looking at it to make sure. I don't know about that. They got a lot of stuff showing in these videos, y'all. Let me see how many people tackle people. Let's see. Let me look at this up real quick just to make sure of something, y'all. Hold on. Let me look up this. If anybody in the chat knows, answer that question. How many people did they tackle down? Let's see. Oh, let me just ask Google real quick. How many suspects in the Kansas City shooting was tackled down by people in the crowd? Let's see if they'll say anything. I still don't see anything more. Let's see. This couple right here, Trey Filter. But what happened to the other dude, Paul C., who also tackled down? I guess Paul C., like I said, originally must have tackled down the dude that they, the 40-some-year-old dude, who they eventually let go because they say he was not really involved in it. And then this dude here, Trey, and his wife must have tackled one of the teenage suspects who had an AK on him, and it fell, and the wife grabbed that. So that's how that must have been. At least that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm believing. Let's see. So let's see what they got right here. Any updates? Let's see, y'all. See anything new? See, here they talking about they detained 3. Why come the news always give all this conflicting information? Right here said the police detained 3 juveniles, but released 1 who they determined wasn't involved in the shooting, leaving 2 in custody. So who in the hell was the man that they tackled down? Or am I misunderstanding this? Remember when I was first reading this article and I said a man, I didn't say a teen. And everybody else said they saw the man too. He under the red tracksuit and he appeared to be in his 40. And they did detain him. At least that's what I thought they detained him from the other article. So, but this article right here says that it was 3 teens and they let 1 go. And the other 2 stayed are still being detained. And no charges have been filed. But they also say police are looking for others who may have been involved and are also calling for witnesses and victims and people with cell phone video of the violence. They're looking for these people. They want them to call them, at a dedicated hotline. This is crazy. Let me decline this real quick. Let's see. And they say they are looking into the possibility where they actually think they are working to determine the involvement of others. They say they recovered several firearms. So it may be, y'all look, it may be more than 2 people involved. It might have been more, a lot more. Because they say they recovered several firearms. They got 2 in custody, let 1 teen go or 1 grown up. I don't know. This is crazy. They're saying different things. Let's see. Okay. But that other article I was reading says something a little bit different. Excuse me, y'all. They all talking about Trey Filter, but what happened to the other dude? The Paul C dude I was telling you guys about. I guess they're not talking about him because he was they tackled down the wrong dude, I guess. Here it is. Let me see some what they're talking about right here. I think this is it. Hold on, let me see what they're saying. So this is the Paul one who said that he was tackling down somebody who he thought was a possible shooter. So he tackled down somebody too. Okay, so I guess that's the guy that they ended up. I don't know. Maybe they was tackling the wrong guy. I don't know. This is weird. But then in the other article, they said that the person was fighting back the whole time. Let's see what these people said. I jumped and I remember thinking, I hope this is who they were talking about. And that's what Trey just said. Paul Contreras, who is from Bellevue, he also tackled. That's the one that I told you about first. And then the Trey Filter is the one who his wife jumped in and grabbed the gun when it failed. So the person that Paul, okay, so Paul did say, okay, so they said officials have not determined who the men tackled, but Paul Contreras called him a young guy. So he must have been, okay, I'm getting confused. So police released one of the three people Thursday, saying the adult was not involved. Now, didn't I just say the other article said they had 3 teens and released one of the teens? They're not saying the same information. Somebody's not saying the right or they're just saying the wrong stuff. I don't know if they're lying or what, because I just told y'all originally that Paul C, who I keep on saying his name wrong, that's why I'm calling him Paul C, tackled someone down. I thought the dude was like in his 42, his 40s as well. And then other people said the dude looked like he was in his 40s. Okay, now in this article, Paul is saying that the guy he tackled down was a young guy. All right. But right up here it says, well, maybe other people in the crowd was also, I don't know, because it said police released one of the 3 people Thursday, saying the adult was not involved, and 2 juveniles remain in custody, unless they had more people, detained for a minute. Okay, maybe one of the people was a grown person, and they just let him go because he wasn't involved in it, and then they kept the 2 juveniles. But why did the other article say 3 juveniles though? That's what I'm saying. The other article says 3 juveniles. This one right here says 2. Let's see. This is crazy. Let's see. You can't be scared, no, it could happen. Unless, let's see. Unless, hold on, let me see. I see the wall. Okay, well, maybe Paul C and Trey were all tackling that one dude. You understand what I'm saying? Maybe they were tackling that one dude, because when Paul C might have been tackling the guy at first, and then Trey may have jumped in. See what I'm saying? And then the wife grabbed the gun. And then the adult that they had, I don't know where he came into the play at, because maybe they just thought this adult was, involved, and they detained him too. And then when they after questioning him and checking him out or whatever the case is, they figured that he was not involved. This is crazy. Hold on, let's see. Right, they probably did. Right, you're right, President Six Dub. But I'm thinking too that maybe they all was tackling that one person, which is a teen, a young adult, because Paul C said the guy was young. Okay, so Paul C and Trey Filter probably was all tackling the same person. One person probably started tackling him at first and couldn't keep him down because he was fighting. Remember, they said he was fighting, and then the other dude probably joined in, and then the wife grabbed the gun when it fell because he was carrying an AK, I guess. Okay, now I don't know what that grown man came in at. He probably was just around in that vicinity, looking suspicious, and then the police, detained him and questioned him. You know what I'm saying? To see if he was actually involved. And once they figured out after their little investigation that they did at that particular time, they found out that he wasn't involved, and they let the grown up go and detained the two teenagers. But according to the other article I was reading, they said they had three teenagers and let one of those teenagers go. So they're giving conflicting information. They said they let an adult go, and then they said they let one of the teens go. So I don't know which one. It might have been three teens at first, and then they let one go because that one wasn't involved, and then they also let the dude go, the grown up, because he wasn't involved. Because again, the police think it could be more people involved, so they probably was questioning and detaining a lot of people who they probably thought was involved in that. And then once they started questioning and looking at evidence, then they determined that these other people were not involved, so they let them go. And then when the news media started talking about it and stuff, different stories be printed up in different, you know, from different news media. And then plus people tell different stories as well. So that's why they still investigating, just to see what really, the hope to find out what really went on, if anybody else played a role in this and how it actually happened. This is crazy. Yeah, you're right, President Six Dub Gaming. But yeah, this is a crazy situation. They haven't told us how old these teenagers are either, you know, and I don't know if they're going to show pictures of them or anything because they are minors. And we do know now that it was from an argument. It's not because 49ers lost or anything like that. It's because of an argument, period. So it kind of lines up that it probably, these kids probably got out of control, had weapons, started shooting, you know what I'm saying? And just start going crazy. But it probably is some more people involved, because but still just to start shooting out into the crowd is crazy. Let's see what else I can find out real quick, y'all. We've been on here for an hour already. Let's see what time it is. Okay. It's still early out here on the West Coast. Yeah. So I'm thinking, yeah, because it's just that one person. They probably got in there together and was tackling him. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm just reading this stuff real quick, y'all. Hold on. They got a lot of people though who was doing stuff. This is another dude. Yeah, they got another dude named another dude called Tony Jansen's, who also was running after the suspect, yelling at people in the crowd to tackle him. Okay. Damn, they said one person got a gunshot wound in his jaw, and his jaw was kind of hanging off, y'all. Some people thought the gunshots were fireworks. This dude, what did I just say his name is? Let me go back to his name. Jansen, Tony Jansen, said he was in the military, he was in the Navy, so he said he trained for active shooters, and he knew what that was when he heard it. So they always running behind that damn dude. Yeah, that's a damn trip. See this chaotic episode right here. Oh yeah, they always they running behind him. And then you know what? Honestly, when you think about it though, it does sound like, you know, it probably stemmed from an argument. Because if it was somebody who actually planned out this shooting, I don't think they would have did it that kind of, like that. Because they probably would have thought about, people can possibly, try to catch them if they be out like that. You know what I'm saying? This looked like it probably was an argument, and then these kids took out a GUN and started shooting. Because if it was a planned type event, shooting, I mean, they probably would have did it a little bit differently, so they could have got more people. This is crazy. Let's see what you say. I was just about to ask that question. Oh, okay. Let's see. Looking around at this. This is crazy, y'all. Hmm. There was this Tony. He said people need to be aware of what's going on around them, no matter where they may be. I say the same thing, y'all. For real, for real. But when it comes to random people, you know, getting into altercations, just taking out GUNs and start shooting, I don't honestly know what to say because you never know when that can happen. Even if you have a GUN on yourself, if you don't expect somebody to be doing certain things, your reactionary time is not going to be like quick. You probably won't even grab for anything. You'll probably start running like most people would. So it's just kind of hard to try to be prepared for stuff like that. You can basically be at a damn picnic and some lunatic can get mad at a park and just start shooting. You're not going to be planning for that while you're on a picnic, you know? Not even when you go to the mall and go shopping. Most people are not thinking about some lunatic getting mad or some kids getting into the argument and taking out GUN start shooting. It's crazy. Most people are not thinking about that, especially at places like, you know, um, the mall or church, places where you shouldn't really be, especially at churches. But they do that. They just did that. The lady just went in there and did that at the Lakewood Church. That is crazy. Can't even go anywhere now. It's just dangerous everywhere you go. You can't even do anything anymore. Like even when I go to the movies, I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you guys. When we go to the movies, we go on days where there's hardly nobody at the movie, because when most people target places like that, they want to get as many people as they can. So they are going to go to these places when it's really busy. So that's why I do many things on days where other people don't be there, because a lot of times people don't try to target places if there's not a lot of people there. Most psychos want to target places where a lot of people are there so they can get many victims as they can. Some people actually get off on this type of stuff. So they want to hit as many people as they can. They want to hear a lot of people scream and run and be scared. You got perverts that gets off on this type of stuff for real. So again, you got to be very cautious and basically try not to be going to places where a lot of people be at, and that's just on the real. And this is what this world has become, honestly. But anyway, regarding this story, of course I'm going to be looking into this to get more information as it come. Everything that they're updating within this last hour is just basically the same old thing over and over again. They're not telling us anything different. Again, they have not filed any charges on these teens that they have detained. And they are looking for additional people that may have played a role in this shooting. Now, whenever they do start putting charges, one of them will involve MURDER. That's crazy. Let's see here. So yeah, Filter was the one who tackled, and then I guess the other dude came, or the other dude then Filter. I don't know. One shooting survivor, this woman, she begged the shooter, don't do it. That's crazy. So wait a minute, hold on. They said, I heard the altercation of a girl or some girls like, don't do it, not here, this is stupid, or something like that. And then the gunshots, which at the time I thought were fireworks. So I know good and damn well they weren't. I'm not even going to say. So wait a minute, hold on. She said she did not see it personally, but she said she heard the altercation of a girl or some girls like, don't do it, not here, this is stupid, or something like that. That is crazy, man. So don't do it. Heard some girls saying that. So yeah, they say right here, one of the three suspects detained after Kansas City shooting was released. Yeah, they say he was not determined to be involved. And they got the two juveniles in custody while they work with juvenile prosecutors to review investigative findings and determine applicable, what the hell am I talking about? Charges, okay? The juvenile court system is the one that determines the custody status of all juvenile arrests. And they said to clarify, that's why I'm glad I kept on looking up information. We never indicated the third person was an adult. They are also a juvenile. So now we know that the third person was a juvenile. So it was 3, and all of them are juveniles, okay? And the one they released is a juvenile. So I don't know this other man we are all talking about. That I don't know what the hell who this person is, or maybe I read it wrong. I don't know. Maybe we saw it wrong, because also people in the comments section was saying that this other dude that they grabbed or whatever looks like he was in his 40s. Even the picture that I saw of them doing this dude that they grabbed is a grown ass man. So I don't know why they was grabbing him. But they just clarified that the 3 that they had detained are all kids, basically teenagers, young adults, and one of them was let go. So yeah, they definitely probably was in an argument, probably with some girls, and it got out of hand. You know, people, you know how they be, grab these little guns and shit and start shooting, and there you go. And that's probably what happened. This is crazy. Okay, I'm just going over the timeline. That's it, y'all. That's all I'm doing. And I just basically told you guys about all of this. Yep. But anyway, y'all, my condolences are expressed out to the DJ Lisa Lopez, who was unalive in this tragic situation. My prayers are extended out to her family, friends, and fans. Also, my prayers are extended out to all of the people who were injured in this horrible act. The kids, their family members, their friends and everything. That's a sad situation. These kids who did this, if they did do it, basically need their asses whooped. That's the first thing. And just ridiculous. And parents, y'all got to start teaching y'all kids how to handle conflict, conflict resolution, how to deal with rejection and all this type of stuff. So they won't be grabbing weapons and stuff and shooting out in the public, unaliving innocent people. You shouldn't even be taking out a weapon in the first place over that foolishness. And then now that we hear that this other witness, this female witness, said that she overheard some girl saying, don't do that, don't do it, or not here, or whatever. So that makes me wonder, What was this all about? Was it because some girls or, some bullshit like that or something? Right. He did not look like a teenager. I don't even know who he is. Please. Now I know we're gonna have some conspiracy theorists people get up here and say this was all planned, this is not real, crisis actors, and all that shit. I know we're gonna get these people up there saying that, especially if they saw what I saw with the man, and then now you don't hear anything about him, and they really didn't specify the Paul C dude who he said he tackled. I just assumed that he was tackling the same guy, the same young adult, and then the Faye guy, came in, or one of them came in first. I don't know. I just assumed that. That's crazy. Yeah, Trey Filter. I mean, yeah. But anyway, it is what it is. I'm glad those two intervened and tackled him down and stuff. Again, his wife took the AK from him and stuff like that. And I'm glad they got the other one. But we don't know yet if they are the actual ones, that did the shooting or whatever the case is. Because as of right now, they are just investigating. The juvenile court system has to, take over everything and determine what to do and stuff. So it is what it is. I'm pretty sure they probably was though, but it is what it is. And I can't wait to find out exactly what that whole entire thing was about and who all was involved. Again, it's a shame, you know what I'm saying? That that happened. Period. Okay. Now let's go ahead and move on. Like I told you guys, if I get any updates, of course I'm gonna let you guys know. Let me look at this other thing. Oh my gosh. Hold on. So at that same party, y'all, I don't know if this is true. Taylor Swift, hold on, let me get the information first. Close my door. It says Kansas City Chiefs Taylor Swift apparently was banned from attending Super Bowl 58 parade. Now, I don't know how true this is. I'm just reading it from here. Let's see what it says. Hold on. So anyway, it says that, hold on, y'all. Let me read it. The Kansas City Chiefs will have a parade to celebrate their victory over the San Francisco 49ers in Super Bowl today. The celebration is expected to draw thousands of fans who want to help Chiefs players celebrate the city's third Super Bowl victory in the last 5 seasons. In order to maintain control of the crowd through the city of Kansas City though the city of Kansas City took a drastic step. So I'm guessing that's the reason why they banned Taylor Swift. Let me see what they said. Let's see. Yeah, they did. They was concerned that Swift's possible presence may draw a larger crowd than the city is prepared to deal with on Wednesday, which also happens to be Valentine's Day. So Kansas City's city manager apparently asked Swift's team that she not show up. So the thing about it was probably a good thing. Let's see what these people are saying. So if this is true, that may have been a good thing in the long run. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if this is 100% true. This is what they claim, but I don't know. Somebody said she was not banned. She went back on tour. A lot of people said she had to travel back on her tour. Somebody said, great job making it safer by banning Taylor Swift. How those 22 shot people are doing. What a MAGA joke. Yeah, but it's a good thing that she didn't go. Janine said the same thing. It is better that she wasn't there. They had 800 police persons there and it still happened. You can only do so much security, and her being there would have made it more of a challenge. So it was a good thing that she wasn't there. Like I said, sometimes we don't need to argue when they don't want you to come somewhere or go somewhere. You just don't go because you never know what you may be avoiding. So if this is true and they banned her or ask her not to come, that may be a blessing. Because I mean that was a blessing. You know what I'm saying? Because look what happened. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it is what it is. No, she wasn't there. If she was there, they're not saying anything. She probably if her boyfriend was there, she could have been there. I don't know for sure. Somebody says she's in freaking Australia. And then another commenter said, well, after the gunfire between two groups of people, Swift and the city are probably glad she didn't come. See, that's why they know other people were involved. This person right here said it was gunfire between two groups of people, two groups of teenagers, young adults. And they probably had some kind of, probably was over some girl shit. Probably was. Okay, let's say that again. And got out of hand. One of them took out the GUN and the other one retaliated, and that's how it probably went. And when the person was shooting, they were shooting at each other, whoever they were shooting at. They just probably got out of hand, and then people in the audience, I mean not in the audience, in the crowd got hurt, and one got unalive. So it is what it is. All right. Somebody said it's a conspiracy. I knew somebody was going to say that, y'all. I knew that already. Okay, let's see here if I got any more things about this. Okay, so that's it for the Super Bowl party, the Kansas City Chiefs rally celebration shooting thing. And if I get any more updates on that, like I said before, I will let you guys know. Now, let me go ahead and go into this next story.